Do you need to zhuzh yourself for the fall? Well, I've got some beauty products coming right up for you. Hey everyone, my name is Jane and welcome to my channel. I like to do beauty product reviews and I usually do it for the mature audience, but most of my products can be used for a woman of any age. I'd like to apologize to my current subscribers for not uploading lately. I've had a very busy summer of work, a new home, I got a great modeling gig, and I am working on post-production of my new film, so just bear with me for a little while. If you're new here and you want to subscribe, just hit that little button on the bottom. I'm not gonna beg, or maybe I will. Summer went by so fast. Are you prepared for the fall? Well, I've got some beauty products that I have tried and I love and that I am going to share with you. This pretty pink thing that you saw in the beginning, it's a rose quartz facial roller. Now, it's supposed to take away wrinkles and puffiness. I'm a firm believer that nothing will take away wrinkles but maybe retinol A and Botox or plastic surgery. I just don't think that anything really takes wrinkles away. But I wanted to try it because I have really dark circles under my eyes that even with makeup and this lighting that I have, you can still see them. I thought it might help a little bit in that department, especially if it took away puffiness. I put it in my fridge. I put my rosehip seed oil or a carrot seed oil, and I looked online on how to do the rolling, and the trick is to go up. Never go back and forth or down. It's up, up, up. Everything is up, 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 up. Those little problem spots. But what I did love about it is when I rolled it on my eye area, it did take away the puffiness and sometimes the congestion that can come with it. And I felt like the black circles got a little better, especially in the morning when they're like at their worst. It just made my skin overall feel refreshed and more supple. Maybe it was because the oil seeped in better when it was rolled, but I just like the way it makes me feel. It makes me feel invigorated, it gets the blood flowing, I looked a little rosier. Listen, it's only 40 bucks. You can't go wrong for 40 bucks, right? And it feels so good on your face. Like even now it wasn't in the fridge and it feels nice and cool, it stays cool. I just think it's a good refresher, and if you're a little congested, you know, got some puffiness, it may help, especially if you're hungover. I am sure by the time I got to this segment that my hair is probably so frizzy. I get a keratin twice a year because I only wash my hair every 2-3 days. So I don't find it necessary to get it every 3-4 months, and I don't blow dry either. But when you have curly hair, a lot of times you're battling frizz. But I found the last couple of times that I've done the keratin, I think my hair is getting too much keratin and started getting like spongy and breaking. Like not too much, but enough to hear it. Like I hear it rip and break, and it just wasn't sitting right. And the frizz didn't really go away as much. So I read online, again, I'm always reading online, don't we all, that too much keratin isn't good either. And I'm like, great, so now what am I gonna do? I was at the salon getting my gray roots done, and this woman said to me I should try Olaplex. Olaplex is a system they use in salons for people who really use a lot of bleach and they dye their hair a lot. It's actually not a deep conditioner, it's a bond builder. I wasn't sure if someone with my hair problems could use it, but I could, and they make it available over the counter now. I picked up the mask, the bond builder, and you use it on towel dried dirty hair, and you're supposed to leave it on for 10 minutes. I read online that you can leave it up to an hour. And the scaredy cat that I am, I said, let me just do a half hour, and I did, and I did find it helped, and I only did the outer layer of my hair because I feel like my inner layer is a little smoother, and when I do any kind of treatment to my whole head and it looks like it's greasy even when it's clean because that's smoother, and this will be frizzier. And I have to say it did take away some of the frizz and made my hair feel curlier and nicer, like not as spongy, hard to explain, like healthier. Today it doesn't look as smooth because it is humid out, but for a day with high humidity, it's really not that bad. And I think maybe next time I should leave it in for an hour. So I'm not gonna be scared the next time, and maybe I will use it twice a week. But I know it's a small little bottle, but you're only supposed to use like a quarter size, and the trick is to use it from root to end. I know sometimes when we do conditioners, we don't like to put too much in the root. You're supposed to put it on root to tip, so it can do with bonding. It's 28 bucks, not bad. If you wanna try it, you won't be like breaking the bank. This is the first summer that I did not sit in the sun whatsoever. I feel like the 50 years that I damaged my skin was enough. I'm starting to see a lot of the changes that aren't good. And if I could give you any younger girls advice, go easy on the sun. I think I was tanorexic because I could never be tan enough. I don't know why. Like, I have an olive color naturally. Why did it have to be so tan? I don't know. I do use self-tanner. I've admitted it. I've talked about it. I've showed it. But I always felt like my legs were still lighter, I guess because they're covered most of the time. I also always felt that the skin on my legs, like you could always see the hair follicles. Like I never had like that smooth shave like some girls get, and I'm so jealous. And also as I've gotten older, I've gotten needles. Yes, that does exist, needles. I'm just not comfortable without any sort of tinted moisturizer on my legs, but I still wasn't getting the coverage that I wanted to make them look a little nicer. Someone told me to use the Sally Hansen Airbrush Leg. This is an aerosol, and the trick is not to just spray it in the air on your leg. It's you put it in your hand and you rub it in, and this way it really gets in there and it won't come off on your clothes. And it did make my legs look smooth. However, I used a color that matched my skin tone, and sometimes I like a little more color. So I matched it up with the tinted airbrush lotion, but I bought it in one shade darker and just put a little in my hands afterwards and rub it in. I have to admit though that the lotion did come off a little bit, especially when I sat on my lawn furniture. Like you could see a little of it, but I figured people were drunk, they wouldn't notice, but some people did, like my husband. So if that's not working for you, Bath & Body Works makes a spray called At the Beach, and it's like an airbrush bronzer. It's very light, but again, it's an aerosol. And I feel like when you just spray it, it goes everywhere and then it gets your bathroom dirty. Put it in your hands and then rub it in. This does have little light reflecting particles like you see in one of those body gels. So if you don't like that, I do have another trick I learned on set. And that trick is to take a highlighter, whether it be like a stick, a cream, the illuminator you might use on your cheekbones, and you just put it on from where your foot meets your shin and go up at the shin, up at the knee, like in a line, up to like your mid-thigh, and then just rub it in. And what that does is when the light hits, it illuminates and it gives the illusion of a shine. A lot of people will say, well, just use baby oil or the baby oil gel, but I find that that will come off and stain your clothes, but with oil instead of something that might come out in the wash. I'm going to insert a picture right here of one leg not done and one leg done with the airbrush, lotion, and this little lighting trick. So it is my birthday month, and Sephora gave me a little gift. It is something from a company called Bite, and it came with a lip scrub, a lipstick, and this little gem. It's a matte cream crayon lipstick, and I like it because it goes on like a lip liner, so you get better precision. And even though it's matte, it's still creamy. It's hard to explain. And I just put it over my lip liner, and then I put a little gloss on, not too much, because I felt like for the fall I wanted something a little more darker and mauvier and not too much of the gloss. And I kind of like it. It's a little different for me. I like to wear brighter colors in the summer and just brighter colors to brighten up my face, because when you get older, like sometimes those red and dark colors, they just don't look the same anymore. and I happen to like it a lot, and it was free. I hope you enjoyed this video. I plan to make another one soon where I actually do another giveaway. If you have tried any of these products, let me know in the comments below. If there's something that you use to take your skin, your hair, and everything else from the summer to the fall, also let me know in the comments below. Happy fall, y'all! Enjoy the candy and boot season.